Hello everyone and welcome to Siriana Tarot. This is a no communication love reading for Aquarius, focused on a connection where communication may currently be limited, paused, or unclear. As always, take what resonates and leave the rest. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Aquarius, please. All right, so your person's energy, the Star card in reverse, Aquarius energy. They're viewing you as the Five of Wands, and their future actions towards you, we have the Two of Pentacles in reverse, okay? And we see the Chariot card, Cancerian energy. So Aquarius, you have somebody here who definitely is coming towards you. I think you've been a complete tower moment for this person. I feel like they're unsure about the future, or maybe they want to heal things here with you. There may have been some fighting, bickering, and arguing, but more so I'm reading this as this is someone who's made a decision. They want to invest in you and they really want to beat out the competition, or they want to heal things. Even if it's going to take some work here, I feel like that Chariot card is saying they're ready to put in the effort. Yeah, the Ace of Wands. This person is really attracted to you, Aquarius. They want this new beginning. I mean, you've been a tower moment for them. You've just shaken things up. And we see the Knight of Pentacles. This may be something that this person has been planning for some time. They could have Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn in their energy. They may have been kind of slow moving up until this point, but it's like now they know. Now they know what they want, and it feels like they're ready to take action. Now, they know that your energy might be a little bit scattered, or that they have to fight for your affection, or that you're feeling a little conflicted here about them. All right, that's too many cards. But they're viewing you as, you know, as exactly the person that they want, even if it's going to take some effort. Yeah, the Hierophant in reverse, Taurus energy, tells me they love that you're just so different than anybody else that they've dealt with in the past, or that, you know, that's around them. Some of you, you're in separation here, but the Hierophant card is just, it's a very free-spirited energy. It's Taurus energy, but it's also, to me, very Aquarian in the sense that, you know, you're not afraid to march to the beat of your own drum. And yeah, and you might be very different from this person, like race, religion, traditions, your background, socioeconomic background, but whatever it is, you're refreshing, you're exciting, they love this. All right, and the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Some of you, they might be worried that you're recently out of a connection. But I'm also seeing that, like, they're a little bit worried here that you may not want you may not be looking for a higher level of commitment. So they might be worried that you want to stay single, or maybe you're giving off some player vibes. But they've made the decision here, Aquarius, that they're going to invest. And we see Emperor energy, Aries. They're ready to step up and take the lead, tell you how they're feeling. I mean, this person definitely wants to win you over. They definitely want to beat out the competition. And with the Nine of Cups energy in reverse, they're starting to feel emotionally exhausted by this, you know, thinking about it, because I feel like this is something they've been thinking about, they've been planning, they've been trying to make this happen, and I feel very soon they are going to make this happen, right? They're going to come towards you, they're going to step up as that Emperor. They may need a little bit of liquid courage to do that. That's not for all of you, but they're definitely doing it, come hell or high water. And we see the Six of Cups in reverse, but it does look like, my Aquarius, you might still be hung up on the past. So maybe you have recently been through a breakup or a separation, or, you know, maybe you're upset with this person about something that's happened. All right. But like I said, they're stepping up. They're taking the lead. They want to make this happen. They want to make this work. All right. And like I said, some of you, it's a new person. For others of you, it's someone that wants to reconcile. Remember, we have strong Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, really strong Aries, really strong Cancer, really strong Aquarius energy, Taurus energy. All right, this person walking away. This person is walking away and looking back. So again, this could be an indication that there's been a separation, that they want, they can't seem to walk away, they can't seem to move on. But I kind of get, more than anything, Aquarius, you really stopped this person in their tracks. And we see the 4th chakra, Archangel Raphael. I'm not surprised at all because this is a heart chakra opening. Like, this person loves you. They want something serious with you, but they're not sure about victory. They're not sure they're going to get victory, but I'm going to tell you, they sure as hell are going to try, right? And we see the 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel. So when that comes out imbalanced, it's like they might not have a whole lot of clarity about whether or not they're going to have victory. They might not be fully trusting like their intuition, but they're feeling this spiritual connection, and they have to do something about it, is what I'm getting. All right, Aquarius, so let's see what might be holding them back or what might be blocking them. We see procrastinate. So don't make someone wait around too long. They may give up on you. And again, the Knight of Pentacles is not a procrastinator, but I do see that this person may be feeling like maybe they normally procrastinate. They know they need to act now. And we see body shame. Some of you, this person is a little bit worried that you're not as physically attracted to them as they are to you. Or they're just, they're not feeling like their best version of themselves. And they may have a tendency here to tell themselves untrue stories. And, I could see that self-doubt or, worried that things aren't going to work out or that you're going to reject them or you're still, you're not over something or someone from the past. But like I said, those are their inner demons, and they're definitely stepping up and moving beyond those with that Emperor energy. All right. And let's see, what do they want to say to you? Understanding. I see your side of the story. And unsatisfied. I wasn't happy the way things were going. So this person is definitely putting themselves in your shoes. And I also think either things weren't happening quick enough or, they weren't necessarily getting what they want, but they see clearly what they need to do and how they need to move forward. And for a lot of my Aquarius, we get mend. So I want to fix our connection. So I definitely see that this person, some of you, it's a reconciliation or there's been a fight or an argument, but for others of my Aquarius, it's just like, you two, they feel like you are two halves of a whole here. Okay. So let's see what you're not seeing. What are you not seeing here? All right. Rejection. It's not you, so don't reject yourself. Rejection is divine intervention. Okay. So I do think this person is worried about rejection. And then also a message for you, Aquarius, whatever has happened here, just know that the divine has a hand in this, and this person's stepping up, trying to come back together with you or come together with you. They do carry some guilt, shame, and deep remorse over past actions and words that may be hindering this situation. Now, obviously that can be if there's been a rift or there's been some sort of separation. But I'm also seeing too that this person, they might carry around a little bit of their own shame that tends to sort of block them. But like I said, it's like they're moving past that. Like that still might exist, but like this connection or you are bigger than that. All right. And at the bottom of the deck, we see new love. And I do feel this, Aquarius, that a new love or a new phase in love is beginning here. All right. So let's keep going. What else do we need to know? What do we need to know from the Quiet Truth Oracle here for my Aquarius, please? Okay, you're carrying more than your share. Okay, so again, they might feel guilty about that, or maybe you felt like, okay, this, I was doing too much in the past, for those of you who have a history with this person. All right, this person may, recognize that that's an unsustainable energy. But I feel like, I feel like it's really important here that you make sure that this person really does come in and their actions match their words. Although I just feel like they will with that emperor showing up, stepping up and sort of moving past any of their insecurities. We see here that the pattern is the message, Aquarius, so do pay attention. You're very good at pattern recognition. But I feel like the energy I'm getting here, though, is like more so like there's just something different about this. There's something like you're so different for this person than whom they're used to or what they've been dealing with. And it's worth any sort of sacrifice. It's worth moving through anything that might feel a little bit uncomfortable. That's the energy I'm getting. All right, and let's see. Final messages, advice, and guidance for my Aquarius, please. All right, so we see listen. So you're being asked to listen to your inner voice. It's been guiding you to do something or say something, and it's time to act on its wisdom. All right, so really trust your intuition here. All right, and we also see deception. You're not seeing the entire picture of a person or situation. It may be purposefully withheld from you, or you may be choosing to look the other way or betray yourself in some way. It's time to gain clarity. All right, but you know, again, it's about looking at the facts, looking at how you feel around this person. How do they make you feel? Making sure that actions line up with words. But what I get here with this deception energy is that you may not be seeing the entire picture of a person or situation, but I think you're about to, with this Emperor energy stepping up, making a decision, investing. I think you're about to see this person differently. All right, so I'm going to leave it here, my lovely Aquarius, sending you love and light. Take care.